I also sat down with TV Guide editor Stephen Battaglio to see what audio and video added to his enhanced ebook called Election Night, which follows the evolution and impact of TV coverage of the presidential elections. Stephen, when you were swiping through this enhanced ebook for me, I saw an ad that I remember seeing on TV when I was a youngster.
One of the things that we've done in this book is that we not only have highlights of election coverage, but we try to pick some of the more important or pivotal television moments. And I think in the President Johnson's campaign against Barry Goldwater, in which there were concerns about Barry Goldwater's temperament and some comments that he made about the use of nuclear weapons, it led to probably the first really visceral political TV ad that known as the Daisy ad, and we've actually included it here.
That ad scared me when I was a kid.
Well, it scared you because it was pretty scary. In fact, it was so raw and it was so controversial that it only ran once. It was actually probably the first television commercial to go viral before anyone talked about such a thing. Really, what I think what this book is living history. It's one thing to sort of just read the text about an election and to look at the numbers, but to sort of get a sense of the emotion that was going on that night, how the journalists were reacting, what the candidates were saying, what they looked like when they came out with their families to give a concession speech, or the joy that came with a victory speech.
I feel a great sense of both release and relief.
America has approved of modern republicanism.
Do you write to the clip? Do you write to have it fit what you're going to be presenting?
Well, we wanted it to be a book that will stand alone for the reader who may not have an iPad or a Nook that's equipped to take video. So I did write it for the reader.
Can you take me through some of it?
It's fun to just go back to the beginning of 1952 when election coverage was in television really took over. That all of a sudden the radio guys were at a separate table, and Studio 8H, which is now the home of Saturday Night Live, became the location for NBC's election night coverage. We also show the electoral map, which was actually created at NBC in 1976.
What was one of those times when Americans said, oh my gosh, this is a new chapter in American history?
It's very clear that in 2008, when you had the election of the first African-American president, that this was a groundbreaking moment.
There will be young children in the White House for the first time since...
You were accurate in what you said. With the videos, the enhanced ebook does make it a living history.
The text, I think, tells the story very well, I'd like to think, but the video does help bring it alive.
As you can see, enhanced ebook technology is changing the way that we read and write books. You know, I'm curious to see the next chapter taste, smell,